I used to be tired all the time. I used to always feel fatigued and tired and weak and have always zero energy and not even get an erection and have low testosterone and be so tired. And I always wondered why, like I go to the gym, I do everything right, but I'm just always fatigued and tired. And I've researched this so much. I've looked at this topic so much. And these are the three things that if you do, and they're very easy, honestly, they're very easy to fix. If you do, you will always have energy. Like right now, I work 6 hours a day, like probably like 7 days a week, work out every day, read every day, meditate, journal with no problems whatsoever. I've been actually recording for 3 hours now, and it's perfect. I don't feel tired at all just because of these three things. Now, probably the number one, the single biggest reason that you feel tired all the time and you feel fatigued all the time is sleep. Sleep, it's probably the number one reason. Like 90% of the time, it's this. It's sleep. And I can't really blame you, honestly. I can't blame you at all, because all of the social media and all of your friends probably have shit sleep, and all of these things just destroy our sleep. You know, they make us unable to sleep. We don't get enough sunlight every day, and it just ruins our sleep, right? But if you can fix your sleep, and I've made actually full videos on how to fix your sleep, you will, like, this problem will go away immediately. But I'll give you the two things that matter with me the most, that will make you to never feel tired at all in the day. These two things are the most important things when it comes to sleep, right? Now, the first thing is consistent wake up and sleep time. And this is basically the most important thing when it comes to sleep, when it comes to improving your sleep, is consistent wake up and sleep time. So this basically means that every single day, even on weekends, right? Even on weekends, I know it's difficult, but even on weekends, you sleep at the same time, roughly at the same time, and you wake up at roughly the same time. For me, this is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. Right? So you need to have this. You need to have this. This is probably the number one reason you feel tired all the time. Is your wake up time and your sleep time is probably not the best, but when you prioritize this and when you fix this, it literally solves everything. And the number one way I solve this is, it's very simple. You set 2 alarms, one for waking up and one for bedtime. Yes, you set an alarm for your bedtime. I know it's weird, but it works. And what I do is, and this is what solved my tiredness all the time, is when I set an alarm to wake up, and I wake up at that time, even if I don't feel like it, I wake up, I walk straight here to the balcony and I look in the sun. And when the end of the day comes, when 10 p.m. comes, if I'm doing anything, if I'm literally doing anything, even if I'm doing something productive, if I'm reading or meditating or whatever, if the 10 p.m. alarm goes off, I stop whatever I'm doing, I get my clothes ready for the next day, brush my teeth, go to sleep. This is literally key, because sleep, you don't realize, bro, how sleep, it literally affects every single area of your life. Like, everything that is good to humans comes from good sleep, and everything that is bad to humans and a negative to humans comes from bad sleep. So if you want this ability to have almost like probably like unlimited energy, consistently wake up and sleep at the same time by setting just 2 alarms, and your body will understand, yes, it's 10 p.m., my alarm rang, I'm supposed to sleep now, and you just get straight to bed. I'm telling you, you're getting permission from me, right? You're getting permission from me. Even if you're doing something productive, stop it and go to sleep, right? The second thing is not sleeping enough. And this is a huge problem. Even I myself don't really. I also struggle with this problem to this day, which is why you can see like I have bags under my eyes and all that. I don't really sleep enough, and that's a big problem. But the thing is, I also can't blame you with this at all, because most people, they're honestly like, they don't understand how sleep works. Like if you ask someone, if you ask anyone, if you want to wake up at 6 a.m. and get 8 hours of sleep, when do you sleep? Everybody will say 10 p.m. Everybody is wrong. Everybody is wrong. If you want to get, the correct answer is, if you want to get 8 hours of sleep, you actually sleep 9, even 10 hours-ish. So you basically sleep at 9, even 8, right? There's a difference, there's a huge difference between time in bed and time you sleep. And the single greatest way to improve your sleep and to improve the quality of your sleep and the quantity of your sleep is to just give yourself more time in bed. It's that simple. Just give yourself more time in bed. Like, for example, if you give yourself 8 hours in bed, 8 hours in bed, like all these guys say, you're actually sleeping probably like 6 or 7 hours. But if you give yourself like 10 hours in bed, you're sleeping probably like 9 or 8 hours. So time in bed is so key. Give yourself more time in bed. That's the thing. And I honestly struggle with this because I'm just obsessed with work. Like, I'm obsessed with this. I love this. I just want to work as much as possible. So you have to sacrifice, right? But if you really want to stop feeling tired and feel energized all day, do this. Like, be better than me. Wake up and sleep consistently at the same time every day, and give yourself more time in bed. So that's the first thing. And this is probably, like, for 99% of people watching, this is the number one reason, is because your sleep isn't that good. A second reason is food. Like, think about it, bro. Most of the food that me and you eat is honestly pure crap. It's honestly very bad food. Processed food like McDonald's and burgers and pizzas and sugary like cakes and all that, they destroy your energy levels and your health and your hormones. They destroy it completely. So food is also a very big one. And what I'll tell you is, try your best to stop eating processed food. Like, I know it's hard, I know it's tempting, I know it sucks, but the way to stop eating junk food forever, I'm gonna be straight up, is to give yourself an athlete mindset. If you work out, you understand exactly what I mean. You convince yourself that you're an athlete and you don't eat that garbage. You only eat good, nutritious food. This is the easiest way to eat more healthy food and stop eating junk food. Now, what is processed food? You probably know what processed food is, bro. Like, you probably know what it is. Like the chips you see, the Snickers, and the probably everything in the supermarket is processed nowadays. Like fast food, pizzas, burgers, fried chicken, all that. Cut it out. Or I'll simplify it for you even more. Cut out these three types of foods. First is fried foods. Second is sugary foods. And the third is bakery foods. Cut out these three. Or I'm not gonna say cut out, but try to limit them as much as possible. I can't even speak. Limit fried foods as much as possible, bro. Fried foods are destroying your testosterone levels, they're destroying your energy, your sleep even, they're destroying everything. Stop eating fried foods, sugary foods, cakes, pizzas, chocolate, all that, cut it out. Bakery foods, everything that's baked, bread and all that. Maybe not bread, like bread you could eat probably, but like, cakes and, things that are baked. Limit them as much as possible, bro. Limit them as much as possible. Like literally the people who have the best health, who have the peak best health ever, they don't eat any of this BS. They don't eat fried foods, they don't eat sugary foods, they don't eat bakery foods. All they eat is good nutritious food, chicken, meat, eggs, fish, rice, fruits, vegetables, honey, all that. They only eat healthy foods, right? And I promise you, when you cut these out and you stop eating them for a long period of time, you don't even feel like, you don't even want to eat it, So the more time you cut these things out, the more you're not even gonna feel like you want to eat them. That's the thing, right? Now, the third thing is exercise. Now, exercise, you should exercise every day. I don't mean you should weightlift every day, even though you must weightlift. You have to train with resistance weights. You have to train with weight. You have to do weightlifting. You have to go to the gym. You have to build an aesthetic physique. But I mean exercise. Exercise, you have to do some sort of movement, whether it's walking, weightlifting, gym, yoga. You have to do some sort of exercise every single day. All right? Even on your rest days. Like I'm gonna tell you mine. Like, I do 3 forms of exercise every day. So I go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, and you honestly don't need more than that if you are training right. All right. And on my rest days, I either do yoga or I do some boxing. That's it. But you have to do one of these every single day, or not even one of these. You have to do you have to do one of these every single day, man. And I promise you, when you do it, like, your life quality will improve so much. You will never feel tired. You'll feel amazing all day. Especially going to the gym, man. Especially going to the gym. Like, going to the gym will change your life the most out of these. But of course, yoga and boxing is probably amazing. But the gym will change your life the most. So train, weightlift, do some yoga, do some stretching, do some boxing, do some walking. This is just my personal preference. You might like some basketball, football. Just do some sort of exercise every single day, even if it's like, even if it's like 5 or 10 push-ups every single day, that's all you need. You just need some sort of exercise every single day. All right? This is how you stop feeling tired all the time, and this is how I've solved my problem, which is feeling tired all the time. All right? And as always, we're in this together, bro, and we're gonna make. I promise you, we're gonna make. Peace, take care.